The human body can do a lot more than what you think when you afraid. I think I've told you guys this story. My mom, me and my brother still always make fun of my mama for this. When I was a kid, I remember we was living in this one building. I ain't gonna talk about where, but it was a crazy neighborhood. Not really for the building, but the neighborhood, fam. It was just a wild neighborhood. Wild. I've seen a YouTuber doing a fucking video talking about something in the most dangerous hood in the Bronx. I'm laughing like, this nigga's right there. Wow, I grew up over here. Wow. But it was a really bad neighborhood. But I remember I was a kid. I'm trying to use the bathroom, and I seen this big ass thing. I'm like, did my mom get a cat? Oh shit, my mom got a cat. That's fire, son. I looked, I'm like, no, that tail look a little too thin to be a cat's tail. Oh my fucking God, that's a big ass rat. I run out the bathroom. I'm like a little kid. I think I was like in elementary, right? Like maybe second grade or something, or third grade. My mom comes out. My brother comes out. My mom was like, what you screaming for, man? What you screaming for, boy? I don't even know if I got the words out. I'm like, this animal or something. My mom goes into the bathroom. The way the house was set up, the bathroom was on the left side, right? Imagine this like in your head. Bathroom on one side. The kitchen is in the middle. You got to walk from the bathroom through the kitchen to get to the living room, which is at the end. And then my mom's room, which is at the end, the other side of the living room. Shit is crazy. It was a wild designed ass fucking house. And then me and my brother's room was all the way by the fucking front entrance. There's like a room by the door and shit. There's a long ass hallway that you have to walk through with the fucking kitchen that had the bathroom on one side, living room on one side. So my mom walks in there. She sees this big ass fucking rat and she literally jumps. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Through the fucking kitchen. She jumps through the foot, doesn't hit the fucking floor from the bathroom, through the kitchen, into the living room, one leg on top of a chair. Her feet did not touch the fucking floor. I could call my brother because he remembers the shit. He was scared. He jumped on top of the shit. We all was scared. But we vividly remember my mom, one leap and bound, superhuman, through the fucking room. Oof. On top of a chair like a fucking gymnast. One leg. Shit was crazy. To tell you what happens at the end of that story is even crazier. My mom calls my gangster ass crazy, tough ass cousin. This nigga is tough as a motherfucker. Tough as fuck, man. Tough as hell. I remember when me and my brother was kids, us getting chased by bullies. That nigga just so happened to be visiting. For some weird reason, he starts running towards us. The bullies is running the other way from this nigga. He like, yo, I'll meet y'all upstairs. And he chased the bullies all the way. This nigga just tough for no fucking reason. My mom calls this nigga. Yo, my older cousin comes over. She tells, yo, big ass right in there. He's like, all right. Goes in there with the broom. No fear. There was no fucking hesitation. And he's like, nigga, all right. Goes in the fucking room, the bathroom, closes that shit. That shit sound like two grown men is thumping in that bitch. Poof, 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 poof. Poof, poof. I'm like, oh my God, what is happening in there? He come out. He like, all right, I'll handle that shit. Yo, we look. The fucking rat that shit done. 86. The fucking sink is hanging off the wall. Fucking water is spraying all into the ceiling. The shower is broke. Nigga, like I'm talking about the whole bathtub, nigga, is cracked. Nigga, we like, what the fuck happened in there? He said he went in there, he swung the first time, the rat tried to run up that nigga's pants. I'm not talking about just trying to run up his leg. No. The rat tried to get into his pants leg. Oh my God, this shit has affected me my whole life, bro. Every time, like, if I walk outside and it's too late, I roll my jean pants up. Like, nigga, I roll my pants up, or like, I'll wear shorts even if it's cold because I just rather that. I've seen some shit. Like, I remember waiting at a bus stop and seeing a rat run up a whole person's back and me going, the fuck? And then the person turning around like, what happened? And then the rat running off and jumping up. And I'm like, you didn't even notice? That means rats be doing this on a regular basis. They run up humans. Nigga that's just standing still late night. I'm like, oh my God. So I never stand still. If I'm waiting for a bus, I'm walking back and forth, pacing. Nigga, like I don't like rats. I'm terrified of them shits, right? That's like something that if that was a Fear Factor challenge, I would shake Joe Rogan's hand and be like, all right, and just walk the fuck out. Like, where you going, Beast Boy? No. I don't do rodents, snakes. Nigga. Anyway, but back to the story. That nigga, he went in there and fought a rat and won. And I'm talking about fought with the bare fist, nigga, and the rat almost beat him. Nigga said this shit tried to crawl up his leg. So when we heard the punching, it was him punching his leg, like, into the... Yo, man. I was like, this nigga's too gangster, bro.